What's going on YouTube? What's going on Twitter and Scopers? What's going on everybody? How are you? What's happening? Facebook Live. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. I think today's what? Hump day? Hump day. Hump day. Hope y'all having a fantastic week so far, being productive. The New Year's got kicked off. A lot of people have some great goals, great things they want to have happen. So hope you are working towards that. What's going on? Say hi, say where you're from. For those of you that are hopping on or maybe on for the first time or you're watching the replay of this, my name is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com. I live down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I teach network marketers and entrepreneurs how to generate leads for their business, how to sponsor more reps, and how to make more money. And in tonight's broadcast, what I wanted to do was share with you some booking basics, prospect booking basics for your network marketing or MLM company. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I was chatting with somebody, I think it was last week, and they were having a hard time with getting prospects to sit down with them, like on a one-on-one, or come to a hotel meeting or watch their video. And I realized that they were doing things the wrong way. See, there's a right way and a wrong way to book prospects to see your opportunity. And unfortunately, a lot of businesses and upline are not teaching their distributors how to properly book people into an appointment. It's very basic, but it can make or break your business because, as you know, the goal is to get as many people to see your business opportunity as possible. So if you're getting a lot of no-shows, if you're getting a lot of people that just aren't, sitting down with you, they're always busy, right? Too busy to sit down with you. I'm going to share with you a couple tips on how you can get some better results and get more people to see your business opportunity. So what most entrepreneurs, network marketers do, what most of them do, not all, but what most of them do, is they'll get on the phone with a prospect, ideally somebody they've already met, and they'll say something like, hey John, this is Ken here, how you doing? We met the other day over at the coffee shop. Listen, we talked about some business. You said you were open-minded to make money. Is that still true? And the prospect will say, yeah, sure. And then what most network marketers do is they'll say, okay, great. When are you available to sit down? And wrong answer right there. They'll say, when are you available to sit down? When are you available to sit down? Now, what does the prospect usually say? Oh, well, I'm pretty busy this week. I'm not really sure what my schedule looks like next week. So how about I give you a call when I'm available and we can sit down? And the network marketer will be like, okay, and that's it. And then they never hear from that prospect again. What if you could position yourself that you have the power, you have the authority, so that prospects want to sit down with you rather than feeling like you're begging people to sit down with you? Would that feel better? Would that feel good? Would you be excited about getting on the phone with prospects if you literally felt that you had the power and the control of the conversation, that you weren't just hoping somebody was available to sit down with you, right? So here's what I recommend you do, and here's what I told this gentleman who was trying to get better results with his network marketing business. So when you're on the phone with a prospect and you go through the whole, hey, we met at such and such place, we talked about business, you said you were still open, to side projects or making extra money, is that still true? And they say yes. Now the next thing that you want to say is, fantastic. Listen, John, my calendar, I got to tell you, my calendar is booked. I'm talking to a lot of people. Say this even if it's not booked. It's okay. Posture. Hey, listen, my calendar's booked up solid. So I definitely want to sit down with you and share with you the exciting opportunity that, we're expanding right now. But here's what I can do. John, I have Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. that I can squeeze some time in, or I have Wednesday at 6. Which one works best for you? All right. So what I did is I told them, number one, that my calendar's booked full. See, people want to be in business with people that are busy. They don't want to be in business with people that are like have every day, all day. You're busy. Remember this. You're always busy. So you start out saying how your calendar's busy. You're sitting down with a lot of people. Your calendar's slam packed. But I can probably squeeze you in, right? So now you're doing them a favor. You're doing them a favor. You're squeezing them into your calendar, not them into yours. Does that make sense? You're squeezing them into your busy calendar. So I'll tell you what, I can squeeze you in. I have some time available um, on Tuesday at 7 o'clock or Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Which works better for you? Right there. So you're giving them two times. You're not leaving it open. You're not saying, when are you available? And they say, well, I'm busy. You give them those two times. I have this time, this day at this time, or this day at this time. You give them two choices. That's it, two choices. Now you'll have a bunch of people that will choose one of those two times. Well, let's see, Tuesday, let's go with, Wednesday at 6. All right, fantastic. Okay, I'm going to get into what you say after, but so you've given them a choice, two choices. They pick one. Now you'll have some people that'll be like, well, I'm really busy, and boy, none of those times work for me. This is where you keep your posture, because what I used to do, somebody would say that, is I would be like, okay, well, when are you available? Oh, I'm available Friday at 8. Okay, well, all right, I can sit down Friday at 8. Well, you've only given them two times. You've already given them two choices, and you said you're busy. So now all of a sudden, Friday at 8, you're available miraculously. They can tell your bluff. So instead of that, what you do is, if they say, oh, well, none of those dates work, you say, hey, Bob, or hey, John, I forget the guy I was talking to. Hey, John, listen, I understand we're all busy. Trust me, I know. But I'll tell you what, like I said, I'm really pretty much booked out. Those are the only two times that I do have available right now. So what I'll do is I will give you a call in a week. I'll give you a call in a week, and then we can see if our calendars can match up. I'll know kind of what my schedule looks like at that time. So you're taking it away from them now. You're taking it away from them, right? And then what you do, one thing will happen. I hope you guys are following me here. I feel like I'm jumping, but I'm trying to stay on point here. So what'll happen is some prospects will be like, well, you know what? I can make Wednesday at 6 work, right? Because you took it away from them. Now all of a sudden they feel like they're going to miss out on something, because you're sitting down with all these other people that you told them. So now they feel like they're going to miss out on something. So they'll come correct, and they'll say, okay, well, I can do let me do Wednesday at 6. I'll figure it out. That's great. That's great if that happens. Um, if they still say, well, okay, that sounds good. So what you do is you schedule in your calendar to call them in 48 hours. I know you said a week. Call them in 48 hours. And when you call them in 48 hours, you say, hey, Bob, Ken here, or John, Ken here. Hey, listen, I know I was going to call you in a week when my calendar was, slam packed. Listen, I just had one cancellation here. So it's for, 5 o'clock today. I'm just giving you a quick call. I don't know if it's going to work for you or not, but I just wanted to give you a quick call and let you know that I had 5 o'clock come open if you're still looking to sit down. And then shut up. And sometimes they'll be like, well, yeah, I can do today, actually, that'll work. Or they may be like, no, I'm pretty busy or whatever. Say, hey, no big deal. I just wanted to quick pop a call into you. You're the first person on my list. I'm going to call some other folks now. I'll give you a call in 4 or 5 days from now. You see, so you're constantly pulling it away from people. You're busy. You're giving them an option or two options, and then if they can't make that option, hey, no big deal. I'll call you in a week. Wait 48 hours. Call them, let them know a time that you're available, right? If it doesn't work, you still can call them back 4 or 5 days later. But you're not saying, well, when are you available? You're not saying, well, when are you open? Can I sit down with you? What's your time? What's your schedule look like? No, it's your schedule. You're the business owner. You're the person that they need to sit down with. So get that in your mind, that you control the conversation. And guys, if you follow this script here, you're going to have much more success in sitting down with people, because they're going to take you serious. They're going to take you very serious. How you doing? Doing a little broadcasting. they're gonna take you serious, right? They want to be in business with people that are busy. You are busy. Your time is valuable. Don't just chase people around. Set your schedule. Okay, that way you'll feel productive. You'll be able to look at your schedule, your phone, your calendar, and you'll be able to say, okay, I have this date and this date blocked out. These are the times I have available. When you make calls, you're booking them in. Okay, so use that. If you were taking notes and you couldn't follow along quite, just watch the replay. Hopefully it'll make sense. Now, for those of you that are ready to take your business to the next level in 2017, I am going to be doing a live training where I'm actually going to be I'm going to be going into more detail about this booking, but I'm also going to be sharing with you 7 strategies that you need to know if you want to explode your business in 2017. The live training, it's going to be January 12th. That's Thursday, January 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be going into the 7 strategies you need to know step by step by step of exactly what you need to do to have an explosive business in 2017. And again, I'm going to be covering things like how to book your prospects, right? How to share your opportunity so you get maximum results, how to close more reps, right? Questions to ask to close more reps. All of that stuff is going to be covered in those 7 strategies that you need to know in order to explode your business in 2017. So if you're interested in being on that live training, which is going to be January 12th, that's Thursday, January 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I left some links for you. If you're on Facebook Live, right above the video, as soon as I'm done, I left the link. All you have to do basically is go to www, make sure you do www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/7. Spell it out, SEVEN. So it's www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/7. You can get the link right above the video here. If you're on Twitter or Periscope, you can either go to my Periscope profile or go to go to that web. FOR for success.com/7 SEVEN. So I hope to see you all on January 12th. Hope you got some great value from this. If you did, feel free to share this and get booking, right? Start booking those prospects. Let's make 2017 your year. I'm excited to share with you those 7 strategies that are going to really explode your business. So with that being said, guys, I am done. This is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Have an awesome night. Deuces. Take care. Love y'all. Bye for now.